Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. My name is Boom Shaka and I welcome you to my channel, to my subscriptions, to all my videos, to all the INFJ stuff. I am so grateful that you're listening and commenting on this stuff. I get so many comments from you guys every day and I'm so grateful for all of the information that you guys are sharing with not only myself, but the whole point is, as I've said before, to share with the community, to share with people who are perhaps new to this, who haven't analyzed themselves as much, or who are looking for feedback or looking for guidance. There's a lot of people who are still new to this kind of thing and they still don't know, where am I coming from? Where am I going? What am I supposed to do with my life? Why do I behave the way I do, right? And so I appreciate your comments because it's not for me, some of it's for me, but a lot of it's for these people who need it, all the community members. And not just right now, but in the future, the few videos are going to be viewed over and over again, and there might be some person in the future who's going to watch it and gain insight that they did not gain from their psychotherapist or from their parents or from themselves, but they will gain insight from you, and that's why I want you guys to keep on going. I hope this makes sense. In today's video, I want to speak to you guys about INFJs and trust issues. Atum, who's a source of a lot of different video suggestions for me, he suggested this one, and he suggested it twice, so I decided to do it as soon as possible because I assumed that it was a need, right? Now, you guys already know, if you're an INFJ, that you have trust issues. It's not even something that we need to speak about, I feel like, but I want to kind of delineate why, in my head, the theories that I have, why we have trust issues. I mean, there's a lot of different things, the reasons for it, but I've been thinking about it myself, and I think that there's one very important reason why we have trust issues. And I think it's not only to do with the childhood, obviously, because we've had rough childhoods. A lot of you guys have noticed that about INFJs, that we had either abusive childhoods, mentally or physically. Same thing for me as well. I had a little bit. I mean, I love my parents to death, but they fought a lot. And also, we had trust issues because a lot of adults would say that they're going to do something and they didn't. And so we decided, okay, we can't trust anyone, especially we can't trust a certain person because, they say this and they do it, they never do it. And then we can't extend it out to all human beings. But I think one of the main reasons why we have trust issues is because, as I've said before, we see into your soul. Now, I'm not being facetious about it. I'm not trying to be boastful about it. I'm just saying it because it's actually a lot of the truth, that when we meet someone, we see a lot of themselves. We see who they are in reality, not what they're portraying to the world, not what the masks are that they put on for us or for everyone else. We see them as they are. But as you guys know, people lie, and also people show only parts of themselves, and they are always putting on masks that hide their true selves. So we always are seeing a unreal self of the person that we're meeting up with, because you have to hide yourself, obviously, in this world. It's normal, it's fine, it's not a big deal. It's not something that we need to judge them for or us for. It's the way of the world. But because of that, because we see the truth and then we see the hidden truths, and then we see the reality, a lot of times I walk into a situation and I have to kind of pull myself from within myself and say, please, please, please start off with trusting this person rather than mistrusting them. Because my first tendency is always to distrust someone or mistrust someone, whatever that word is. I always start off not trusting someone. It's just the way it is, because I know that I can always trust them later. I can enhance my trust over time. But if I start off trusting someone and they betray my trust, God, that sucks. It's painful, it's hurtful, I don't like it, I don't like dealing with it. So I always start off, which is not a good thing. I'm not saying that you guys should do this or that it's a good thing to do this, but I know that a lot of us do this, is that we start off not trusting someone. We start off saying, okay, they're like guilty until proven innocent, which is not the right way of looking at it. I think they should always be innocent until proven guilty, right? American system is, I think, guilty until proven innocent. And I don't like that. I don't want someone to be guilty until proven innocent. They don't have to prove themselves to me. We should just trust that the universe is good and people are good and people are going to be kind and we can trust them. Unfortunately, we've had so much experience as INFJs over our lifetime that we've shown, that the world has shown to us, or at least people have shown to us, that they're not trustworthy. I'm not saying that it's truth for everyone, obviously, but it's the truth for a lot of people, right? that's again one of the reasons why we door slam, and that's again one of the reasons why we have very few friends. I think I have maybe 2 friends in this world, and that those 2 are people who are not even around me all the time. I barely talk to them, and I don't know why I call them friends, really. So really, it's very hard because like, we have very few people around us that we can trust, or that we can say, okay, these are my true friends. I trust them. Whatever they say, I will believe. I don't have anyone around me like that right now. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I don't feel that it's a bad thing. It's fine with me. I'm totally fine with that situation. I've brought it upon myself, right? Now, I'm not saying that I go into every situation saying that, oh, everyone's going to lie to me and that the world is miserable and I hate everyone and all that stuff. That's not how I'm saying it. I'm not trying to say to you guys that INFJs are miserable pessimistics either. Like, that's not the truth. It's not the way we are. I'm actually one of the most positive people on this planet, or that's what I think. And a lot of people do say that to me as well. And, I always look at the situation as positively as possible. But I think it's a defense mechanism. It's absolutely a different defense mechanism for us, for INFJs, for me, that I go into a situation and I say, okay, I'm going to trust this person once they prove themselves to me that they are trustworthy. Because a lot of times I've gone into a situation and I've trusted the person right away and they turned out to be not so trustworthy, right? So experience has taught me that we need to go into a situation and just gauge it, figure out, okay, is this person trustworthy? Can I trust them? What are they like? Blah, blah, blah. And then be like, okay, I can trust this person now. Now, there are different levels of trust as well, right? I mean, if it's a mere acquaintance, I don't really need to trust them completely. I just meet them maybe once a week, once a month. It doesn't really matter what they do, right? If it's a really, really, really good friend, then there's a higher level of trust, right? I really absolutely have to trust them because I spend a lot of time with them and because I have to rely upon them. Same thing with my family. I've learned to trust them over a long period of time, and now they are absolutely trustworthy in my opinion. They've proven themselves to me over and over again. My sister, my brother, my father, mother. I trust them. I trust what they're going to do, that they're going to take care of me, that if they say they're going to do something for me, they're going to do it. And I hope that they feel the same thing about me. I don't know if they do though. So that's like my family I trust. I trust them because they've proven it to me over time. Some friends I trust, but there are different levels of trust as well, right? So a person I meet on the street, I don't trust them, but I don't need to. My family, I need to trust them, and I do trust them because they've proven to me over time. And so we have trust issues, but not as much as you guys think you might. If you kind of go in and analyze your situation, if you go in and look at the different people in your life, you'll realize that you're actually more trustworthy, or you trust more than you actually realize. And just because you don't trust completely and utterly, it doesn't mean anything, I don't think, because most people on this planet don't trust completely and utterly. It's hard to do that. You don't really know someone until you've known them for a long, long, long time. And with this kind of world that we live in, people are always moving and changing jobs and moving countries. I mean, I've never lived in the country longer than 5 or 10 years, so I don't have friends that I've known forever. So that also kind of causes me to, like, I'm always moving, so I'm always finding new people, so I'm always meeting new people, meeting new acquaintances, new friends, making new friends, always having to gauge their trustworthiness over and over and over again. Right? I just moved to this new place, as you guys know, and I've met so many new people, and they're still kind of in the books. Like, I'm still kind of figuring them out. I'm still learning about them. I'm still seeing, are you trustworthy? Do you say something and then do you do it? Do you have integrity? Or are you the kind of person who just says things all the time and never actually follows through? A lot of people are like that nowadays, which is fine. That's the world that we live in. No judgment. That's how this world is. But we need to go in from there, right? Like, we have to realize, okay, this is how people are, and we need to work with the world as it is. We can't change anyone. All we can change is ourselves and our opinions. And so we don't try to change people. We don't try to say, oh my God, this world sucks, la la la. This is how it is. Just kind of accept it and move on. And so that's what I wanted to kind of share with you guys in this video. I hope Atum or other people who've asked for this video, kind of get something out of it. I hope that it makes sense. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. What are your trust issues, and why do you think you have trust issues? Do you agree with my theory, or don't you? I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you again for all the video suggestions. I've said this again, and I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. I have a very long list. You guys are so amazing. You've sent me so many suggestions. So if I haven't gotten to yours yet, please forgive me. I will get to it as soon as possible. And if it is urgent, let me know again, and I will put it on the top of the list. So I have about 300 items on the list. So again, as I work through it, I will get to yours as well. I hope that you'll stick around, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys do amazing wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.